After 8.5 years, a Supreme Court ruling finally restored its Londonized passport. Now, it's been almost 9 years since I was on a concert stage. When I left, I was the #1 concert draw in the world. Then came this fight with the United States government. And what got me blackballed and ostracized here, how it played out overseas was different. Overseas, it was the great United States of America, leader of the Allied forces, winners of World War I and II, against actor, singer, performer, fighter for social justice, American Negro, Paul Robeson. And what got me blackballed, ostracized, banned, costing me our life savings and almost our lives in America, in Europe, in Asia, in South America, in Africa, it made me a god. It made me a legend. It made me the only artist in the world willing to stand up to the great America, the only artist willing to put his career on the line, to choose principle over profit and power. They were billing it the return of Robeson. Promoters were getting top dollars for concert tickets. They were selling out overnight. We sailed out of New York on a Monday. That Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we had sold out shows at the Paris Opera House. While we were in Europe, our son, little Paulie, telegraphed us to say he was dating a nice Jewish girl. I telegraphed that boy back saying, son, you are in America. Send. He telegraphed me back saying he and this nice Jewish girl were madly in love with each other. I telegraphed that boy back, boy, you and that nice Jewish girl are both in America, and America is not fond of either one of you. Send. He sent me a telegram back saying, the nice Jewish girl may be pregnant, they're getting married and giving us a grandchild. Telegraph that boy back. Boy, you better bring my new daughter-in-law and grandbaby over here to London where she will be safe. So finally, World War II was finally over. And hopefully the time when nations would get together and say, let's kill our brothers, had come to an end. You see, World War I was so bad, they called it the war to end all wars. So what do you think the leaders of the great white world did? Not even a generation later. They decided to have World War II. Between World War I and World War II, there were over 98 million dead. Of the 98 million, 70 million of those were civilians. So now a world weary of suffering, war, bloodshed, pain, and misery. One entertainment, but there was nowhere to look. Everywhere was in shambles and misery. Except that tiny village over in Harlem, New York, and that cultural movement known as the Harlem Renaissance, where all the singers, dancers, musicians, social intellectuals like James Baldwin, W.B. Du Bois, Josephine Baker, Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Cab Calloway, Fats Waller, the great Satchmo Louis Armstrong, and me, flooded the nightclubs of Europe, South America, Asia, showing the world our brilliance. When you press me to your heart, and in the world apart, a place where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday word seems to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. The great Satchmo Louis Armstrong. Yes, yes. You see, when Satchmo would step on stage, he would start seeing in Paris with their white linen tablecloths and their candelabra, he would start sweating. Because 3 times you almost lynched him down in Louisiana. He forsake Louisiana. 3 times you almost lynched him down in Louisiana. He said, so he would start sweating. They say, he's sweating like an animal. He's not handsome like Nat King Cole, like Duke Ellington. Get him off the stage, get him off the stage, get him off the stage. Choo, choo, choo. Then Louis played for him, and Louis sung for him, and they threw rose petals at his feet. You see, nations may go to war, but it's arts and culture that unites us. Yes, yes, yes. And life was back to normal. I had sold out concerts around the globe. private helicopters, private dining rooms, singing dinners with kings and queens and dignitaries and cultural attachés and ambassadors. When I went to Nigeria, my good friend from the University of London, Nnamdi Azikiwe, was now the president of Nigeria. My other classmate, Kwame Nkrumah, him along with W.B. Du Bois were both living in Ghana, and Kwame was the president of Ghana. And my very best friend, Aslan Denais, Jomo Kenyatta, he was now the president of Kenya. So they would invite me to their countries to perform. They would pay me a king's ransom and treat me like royalty. It was only a short matter of time that not only was I the #1 concert draw in the world once again, but a fairly wealthy man. So after around 4.5, 5 years, that tiny lump that Aslanda found in her breast back in America, that lump turned out to be breast cancer. And it metastasized and was spreading over her body. And with so little being known about that disease in Europe, and with my advancing age and my sweet Aslanda's failing health, we were forced to return to America to retire.
There's an old man called the Mississippi. That's the old man that I'd like to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant potatoes. He don't plant cotton. Them that plants them, he's soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, you get a little drunk and your land's in jail. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. Dark is always on the Mississippi. Dark is always while the white folks play, pulling those boats from the dawn till sunset, getting no rest till the judgment day.
Don't look up and don't look down. You don't that name the white on brown. Get your knees and out your head and pull that rope until you're dead.
Let me go away from the Mississippi. Let me go away from the white man boss. Show me that stream called the river